Welcome to the second video of the CAD1 module. In this video, what we're going to learn is how to draw lines in using the drawing commands. To begin with, what we're going to do is we're going to open up a new file. So click up in your upper left-hand corner, click the New button. You'll see the Create New File box has been opened, and in this module we will only be using the standard IPT files. So click on that and go down to the bottom of the box and click Create. We're again showed the drawing view, and so we're going to click on Start 2D Sketch. Now again we see the three different planes, so of the right, top, and front plane. So we're going to click the XY front plane, and we're going to see the drawing space created. Now, one of the things about Autodesk Inventor is you can select what type of units you're going to be creating your drawing in. So we're going to change the default, which is inches, into millimeters. So I would like you to go up to the Tools tab and near the top of the screen here, click on it. Now there are again a number of different commands we will not be using right now. The one we're looking for is the Document Settings button, which is right here. We're going to click on it, and you'll see a tab here called Units. So click on Units, and under Units you're going to see Length and Angle. We want to change the length units from inches to millimeters, so click on the drop down menu and click on millimeters. Once you've done that, go down to the bottom of the box and click Apply, and then Close. Once that's done, we're ready to draw. So we're going to go up to our Sketch tab again, and you're going to see a number of the basic drawing commands. So the first thing that we're going to do is create a line. Now when we click the Line button and we move into the drawing area, you'll notice that there's X and Y values that are adjusted every time I move my cursor. Now what those values are there for is to tell you where the cursor is at that point, and you can also set them to create an exact start for a line. To do this, look at your keyboard and press the Tab key. You'll notice as soon as I press the Tab key, the X value becomes highlighted. Now you can also give that an exact value. So on your keypad, on your keyboard, put 4.00. Now don't press Enter. You're going to press the Tab button again, and it switches it over to the Y value. You'll notice the X value has a little lock symbol. It means it's locked in that value right now. So for the Y axis value, we're going to put 4.00 again. This time we're going to press Enter. Now the button, or the value, has been created for the line, and we're now able to draw a line with the origin of that line being 4.00x, 4.00y. Now as I'm moving this line around, you'll notice that the length is changing and the angle is changing. We can set the length and the angle as well in much the same way. For the length, what I would like you to do is on your keypad enter 10.0. Now do not press Enter. Press Tab, the Tab button on your keyboard, and you'll switch directly over to the angle. You'll notice the 10.00 millimeters has a lock symbol, and it's locked in that value. So for the angle, we're going to put in 45 degrees, decimal 00. Now press Enter. You'll notice that the green line has been created here with a length of 10 and an angle of 45 degrees. Now another line is being created here, but right now we don't want to use it. So if I want to end a line, I'm going to right click on my mouse, and you're going to see a number of commands being created. What I would like you to do is click the OK when you're finished a command. And that is our first line. The next step will be to create the rest of the drawing. It's not necessary to create a line using the X and Y values. We can also use freehand. So go up to the line command and click on the line, and what you're going to do is go down to the yellow dot at the center of the drawing area and click on it. Drag directly up, and when it reaches approximately 2 millimeters, it does not need to be exact, click. Now we're going to fix any of these odd measurements later using the dimension command. Once you click and you drag in one direction, you'll notice that another line is being created, and Inventor does this so that it helps you draw your drawings faster. So we're going to drag directly right until we get below the 45-degree line that we created earlier. When you get closer, you're going to notice that the cursor is sticky. It snaps to the area just below the green line. And the reason for that is that Inventor helps you line up all the other items in your drawing so that they're with the same measurements. Once you've clicked, you'll know that the end of that line is directly beneath the green 45-degree angle line. So just connect them again with each other and you'll notice they're all chained together. Right click and you can click OK. Now there is one other type of line that we're going to use, and it's called a construction line. A construction line is used as a guide for other elements in your drawing. So to make one, we're going to click line, and we're going all the way over to the right hand side of the screen, and the red angled button here, we're going to click on it, and we're going to create a line that goes directly down. Click once, and you'll notice that the guide line, the construction line, is a bright yellow dotted line. Now these lines are handy because they're not visible in your final product. They are used to match up other items that you might be used in your drawing though. But let's say that I make a mistake. Let's say that I have a line here and I click once more, and it was not part of my original drawing, but I click OK. Now I want to undo that line. In order to undo a line, you look down at your keyboard and hold down the Control button and hit Z. Once you do Control Z, it undoes your last command. It is very handy because you can, if you make a mistake, you can always Control Z, undo the command, and fix it. Now the next command we're going to use is the circle command. Now circle command, just click on it, and I'm going to slide down the guide line here, the construction line, until it turns green. That means that it's the midpoint of that construction line. So I can use construction lines to tell exactly the center of the items that I'm creating. So click once and drag your circle out. Now we're going to create an exact diameter circle, so before you click anywhere else, use your keypad and put in 5.00 and hit enter, and you're going to create a circle that is exactly 5 millimeters. Now you'll notice that the line of the circle is yellow dotted. That means it's a construction circle. That was not part of the original plan, so I need to fix it. So what I need to do is I need to right click, click OK to get back to my white pointer, and I'm going to highlight and click on the circle that I just created. You'll notice it's gone blue, and that means it's highlighted and I can change it. Now you'll also notice that the construction button is pressed here, so I'm just going to unclick it, and you notice the circle has changed here, and so it's gone back to a regular drawing. The next command that we're going to use is the arc command. The arc command is just used to create a curved line. So how we use this is we just click on the beginning and the end of where we want the arc, and then drag out the arc. Now you can create any radius that you'd like, but I'm going to use the half circle here, and I'm going to click on it, and you'll notice that that too is a construction line, so we need to get rid of that as well. So no big deal. We right click OK and can click construction. There we go, and it's good. Now the last one that we need to do is we need to connect these two lines on the bottom. So we're going to click OK, we're going to click line, and we're going to connect these two items on the bottom. And right click, OK. So here we have our first shape. Now in the next video we're going to learn how to use these dimensions that were created and dimension the rest of the lines in the drawing as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please contact your instructor.